It's another beautiful day.
Beep, beep, the Roadrunner.
Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. It's, okay, a little bit warm, but these mornings and these evenings are absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful. Yep.
So we're enjoying that. Anyway, and to those of you who are new to the Valley, this is not summer yet.
This is spring.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, this is spring.
You know, and again, one of the keys is, well, it does cool off in the evenings, right?
Yeah, you get a good swing from daytime to nighttime.
Yeah, about a 40-degree swing.
That's important, because that will change. That will, well, I won't use the word improve. It will go downhill.
Yeah, well, we're used to it, right?
Yep.
And we can handle it. We're tough.
Yes, absolutely. Just ask us. We'll tell you.
Chewing roofing nails for breakfast, right?
Yes, spitting them out one by one.
Okay, it is a Thursday. I didn't realize it, but this is the last day of April. My, it snuck up on me.
There's not a 31st. That's right.
It's amazing how much fun you have when you're self-isolating.
Yeah. Fun? I didn't know that was with the words isolating, but I guess it is.
Yes. And today is Hairstylist Appreciation Day. Now, to those who watch our YouTube channel, and this will be available on YouTube, yeah, I don't remember the last time my hair was quite this long.
It's been a long time, probably.
In the 70s, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets more difficult to, at least now. Then it probably was no big deal. It was just that was the style of a person wearing their hair long.
And the sideburns.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The sideburns, mutt chops, you know.
So instead of the sideburns, I just figured, hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not seeing anybody. I'm not doing anything. I won't even bother to shave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you just tell them, oh, I'm just doing it for a day.
Yes. Oh, well. Anyway, today is also Bugs Bunny Day. They celebrate that in Holtville, of course.
Yeah.
Carrot Capital.
What's up, Doc?
Yes. Bugs Bunny first appeared on a movie screen on this date in 1938.
Oh, I thought it was earlier than that. Didn't realize that.
Okay, and who is his nemesis? Who's the guy always looking for that wathkily wabbit?
Oh, yeah, Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd, yes. Okay, let's hear it for the Elmer Fudds of the world, right?
Yes, in your plaid jackets in the middle of summer.
Okay, and that hunting cap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have one of them, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think, yeah, okay. Birthdays, how about our big shot birthdays? Actress Cloris Leachman is 94. Singer Willie Nelson, Willie's 87. Willie has given up smoking the wacky weed. He said it damaged his lungs. He's 87, okay. Actor Burt Young from Rocky is 80. Actor Perry King, 72. Singer Merrill Osmond. Who was he with?
Well, the Osmond brothers, or the Osmond family.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I was just wanting to see if you were awake. Actor Adrian Pasdar is 55. Chris Henderson of Three Doors Down is 49. Actress Lisa Dean Ryan, 48. Actor Johnny Galecki from The Big Bang Theory is 45. Actor Sam Heughan is 40. Actor Kunal Nayyar, he's also on The Big Bang Theory. He's 39. Actress Kirsten Dunst, 38. Actress Diana Agron is 34. Local birthdays coming up.
Wash your hands, avoid sick people, and touching your face. There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. Brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
We can celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Rosanna Bayon Moore. Beatriz Tejas, Claire Machado, Margarita Moreno, Joe Larson, Lila Trujillo, Gabby Olguin, Cheyenne Castillo, Amy Milan, Alec Lomalai, Isabella Rose Garcia, Jimmy Serengelis, Joyce Lightfoot, Justin Macias, Taylor Aguilar, Mike Flores, Elise Council, Yuri Sesma, Bo Ashley, Antonio Castro, Catalina Wagner, and Anna Keating. Happy birthday from KXO. And we wish you many more. And if you'd like, we'll put together a KXO procession and drive by and honk and wave.
And honk and wave, okay.
Yes. Maybe we'll just do that anyway.
Yeah, that's a neat idea, though. I don't know who originated that, but that's great.
Yes.
We'll probably see a lot more of that.
Ah, yes. Oh, and on our crime watch in Atlanta, police charged a man with theft. The man's legal name, Speedy Gonzalez. Okay.
Okay.
That's his legal name. Now, it'd be a terrific story if the arresting officers were Bart Simpson and Fred Flintstone, but they weren't, so we'll just move on from that, okay?
Move on.
Yes. Somebody's, family had a sense of humor, huh?
Yes, they did.
Okay. Anyway, anything else exciting going on?
Well, let's see. We're going to have weather in the news this morning, so that you can sit up straight and pay attention. We'll
Yes, there'll be a test later.
Test later on.
Yes. Okay, well, we're going to jump into the news right now. We've got to look at World in California news headlines, brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. I told you it was going to get hot. It got hot. It's going to stay hot. Call Lock Air Conditioning today.
CBS News update. The Labor Department says more than 3.8 million people filed first-time unemployment claims last week. CBS's Jill Schlesinger.
That brings our 6-week total to over 30 million Americans. It's unbelievable. Again, this erases all job creation since the entire recovery, so back to the financial crisis.
American Airlines says it lost nearly $2.25 billion during the first quarter. CBS News travel expert Peter Greenberg.
For starters, they'll try to drop as many unprofitable routes and flights as possible. But this goes beyond just parking or retiring older planes. It's about redefining an entire airline.
There is hope for recovery. Patients like Juan Rivera say an experimental drug called remdesivir has helped them beat COVID-19 faster.
Probably like midway through my stay at the hospital, I felt, comfortable. I could get up.
The president wants the FDA to fast-track its approval. CBS News Update. I'm Peter King.
Lock Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Lock Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Lock Air Conditioning, and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Free coronavirus testing about to be offered to all residents of Los Angeles, whether they have symptoms or not.
So if you think you might have COVID-19, want the reassurance that you don't, if you've been around people that you have seen with symptoms, get a test. We can do it.
Mayor Eric Garcetti saying the city and LA County have been ramping up their testing capacity since launching testing back in March. Governor Gavin Newsom announcing an initiative allowing farmers to partner with food banks.
We have food banks that have, on the average, seen a 73% spike in demand.
Farming experiencing a 50% decline in demand for food and produce during the coronavirus pandemic. A leaked memo indicating the governor today will announce the closure of all beaches and state parks in California. A notice sent out by the California Police Chiefs Association informing local law enforcement agencies to be ready for the announcement. The memo says the decision was made after people flocked to open beaches last weekend. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
In the front, we'll take out that tree, install a new fence.
You're gonna call 811, right?
Isn't that just for excavators?
No, dude. Calling 811 is for excavators, homeowners, contractors, anyone. Natural gas lines and other utilities can be buried anywhere. Call 811 2 working days before any digging project to get all underground lines marked for free.
Thanks, deep-voiced narrator.
You're welcome, dude. Brought to you by Southwest Gas.
In times of crisis, vulnerable communities suffer. YWCA has always worked to meet the needs of women, children, and people of color, providing shelter and meals for families, childcare for first responders, and support for survivors of domestic and sexual violence. Without your help, we can't keep meeting these critical needs during COVID-19. You can help your community heal and rebuild. Help us keep doing this work. Give today at ywca.org/donate.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Thursday morning. Excessive heat conditions over much of the lower desert today. Near record high temperatures approaching 105 degrees. Slightly cooler tomorrow. That trend starts on Friday. Dry conditions, warm temperatures, and modest afternoon breezes will also result in the elevated fire danger. Renewed heat may be possible again by the middle of next week. California schools could open in the month of July. Here's more in that story.
California Governor Gavin Newsom made the announcement Tuesday. Newsom was outlining plans to gradually reopen businesses as COVID-19 hospitalization rates start to stabilize in California. He said some sectors, including education, childcare, retail, and non-essential manufacturing, may be able to operate again within weeks. Other businesses and institutions, such as salons, gyms, spas, entertainment venues, and churches, may have to wait months to reopen. Most schools in the estate have been shuttered since March. Newsom said, having talked to parents, educators, and even students, they may want to consider getting the school year moved up a little bit. The governor said the state needs to prepare for physical changes in the schools in order to advance the conversation. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Kxo 2020 State of the City address will take place today. Because of the restrictions in place with the coronavirus pandemic, it will be a video presentation. Mayor Bill Hodge will present On Steady course on the Kxo City Council Facebook page at 11 a.m. and will be available later on the city's website. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers now have 2 locations in the Imperial Valley. On Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive in Brawley. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And they've got the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
In other local news, 6 California agriculture teachers have been honored. Here's more on that story.
They are finalists for Ag Educator of the Year. One finalist will be crowned California Ag Educator of the Year through Nationwide's Golden Owl Award. Among the finalists is Michael Campbell, who teaches at Imperial High School. 6 finalists are from an original field of over 400 nominations from around the state. 6 finalists have received an individualized plaque and $500, as well as being entered into the final selection stage for a chance to be named California's Ag Educator of the Year. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Effective April 10th and until further notice, the use of face coverings is required for all residents and visitors of Imperial County when in public and when a distance of 6 feet cannot be maintained from others that are not in your household. Bandanas, neck gaiters, or homemade face coverings that cover the nose and mouth are recommended. The community is asked to continue practicing social distancing and frequent hand washing with soap and water. The purpose of this order is to ensure the health and safety of residents and visitors in Imperial County. For more information, log on to icphd.org. That's icphd.org.
It's page 2 of the local news and a look at weather, all brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
A scholarship program here in Imperial County. George Gale explains.
It is the Community Benefit Scholarship Program. Imperial County Board of Supervisors launched the program. Although there is some uncertainty about the future of learning atmosphere, the board recognizes there is an ongoing need to financially assist students in Imperial County to further their education. Establishing a scholarship program was a priority for the board. On March 3rd of this year, the supervisors adopted the Imperial County Community Benefit Scholarship Program. Program offers five $5,000 scholarships to graduating seniors that reside in Imperial County that will be attending a 4-year accredited university, and 10 $1,000 scholarships to graduating seniors or current students that reside in Imperial County that will be attending Imperial Valley College. Deadline to apply is Friday, May 22nd. For more information, including application information, go to the county website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
An Imperial Valley College employee has tested positive for the coronavirus. The college has been closed to the public and most students since mid-March, but since April 6th, a minimal number of employees were allowed to return to the campus. The majority of the employees are working remotely. The infected employee is reportedly recuperating at home in isolation. According to IBC, the college is following CDC guidelines for cleaning and disinfecting the campus prior to reopening. AAA Advisory Council, there is an opening. Here's more in this story.
They have a vacancy. The Imperial County Area Agency on Aging is currently accepting applications. Vacancy is for a service provider member position on the Advisory Council. This member must be a representative of service providers to the aging, excluding AAA contractors, as selected by the council. Therefore, such a person could represent transportation, healthcare, pharmaceutical, housing, or financial benefits. Applications are available online at aaa24.org. Applications must be submitted by May 18th. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Calexico Police Department, with an assist from the U.S. Border Patrol agents, arrested a robbery suspect. Tuesday evening, the AM/PM convenience store at Cloak and Highway 98 was robbed by a man wielding a knife. Calexico Police requested assistance from the Border Patrol to help search for the suspect. Later Tuesday night, Calexico Police were able to identify the suspect from the video footage at the convenience store and requested Border Patrol assistance to secure the perimeter of the suspect's residence. Calexico Police determined that the suspect was not home, but received consent to search the house and located the clothes and knife that matched the images from the surveillance cameras. Border Patrol agents in the area were able to detain the suspect and turn him over to the Calexico Police. The suspect is said to have an extensive violent criminal record. Calexico Police Chief said, on behalf of the men and women of the Calexico Police Department, I appreciate the members of the United States Border Patrol for all the help that you provide my agency and citizens of Calexico. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says the unseasonably warm temperatures will continue into next week, with high temperatures today across the Imperial and Yuma valleys just over 100 degrees. There will be a slight decrease in temperatures into the weekend, but daytime highs will likely remain near 100 degrees. Dry and very warm conditions will carry into next week, with temperatures remaining well above normal and daytime highs likely rising to above 100 degrees again by the middle of next week. 104 the high yesterday, 75 the low. Partly sunny today with a high near 102. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 69. West-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday, sunny with a high near 103. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. It'll be sunny on Saturday with a high near 99. West-southwest wind 5 to 15 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny with a high near 99. West wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. 78 degrees downtown, 41% our relative humidity. Wind out of the southeast at 327 miles per hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Not just at Christmas, not just when it's convenient, not just when you remember. All year long, Imperial Valley Food Bank is feeding the hungry, because hunger is a year-round problem. Help the Imperial Valley Food Bank be the solution. Visit ivfoodbank.org. Be part of the solution.
It's sports time. Well, Andy Dalton's run with the Bengals is over. The veteran quarterback released after the Bengals drafted Joe Burrow. Dalton had been the team's primary starter since it drafted him in the second round of the 2011 draft. He led the Bengals to the playoffs in 2011 and 2015. And now the Bengals are going to move on. Clay Matthews is filing a grievance against the Los Angeles Rams over $2 million in unpaid guaranteed. Former Rams Matthews and running back Todd Gurley, who were released by the team March 19th, have publicly vented their frustrations over the non-payments. And Matthews is doing something about it by submitting his case to the National Football League Players Association, which will officially file the grievance on his behalf. Rob Gronkowski isn't joking around this time. He has his Tampa Bay Buccaneers playbook and said it arrived after last week's trade from the New England Patriots.
Hi, this is Mike Morris from El Centro Motors. These are some trying times we're going through, but I'm going to tell you something. In my 40-year history with Ford Motor, I have never seen incentives like this. 0% for 84 months and no payments for 6 months. 0% on Super Duty. That's unheard of. So if you don't come see us first, we can't save you any money. And we're open right now.
0% for 84 months on new 2019 Fords in stock. Excludes Raptor, Shelby, Escape, Transit, and Super Duty. Payment relief up to 6 months on select inventory. Not all buyers will qualify for the 0% and Ford Motor Credit Company. See dealer for details. El Centro Motor Showroom is open Monday through Saturday from 9 till 6. Stay safe, stay healthy. It's that easy. 7 women, including 3 female athletes, are suing the NCAA, alleging that the organization failed to protect them from alleged sexual assaults by male college athletes, despite having an obligation to do so. Oh, hey, you got Padre tickets, right? Yeah, games that aren't going to be played. Well, Major League Baseball said, oh, no, we didn't cancel the games. We postponed the games. Therefore, we don't have to give you your money back. Anyway, the Padres have announced that the club is providing refunds, loyalty credit, and exchange options for all ticket holders who purchased tickets for games originally scheduled through May 31st of this season. Padres season ticket members will be contacted by their representative, or you can call the Padres and get an idea. Single game ticket holders who purchased through Ticketmaster or Padres.com may request a refund for all affected games through their Ticketmaster account. Single game tickets purchased directly from the Padres may be refunded through a link found in an email the Pods sent out. And the NBA, hey, what do you think? Maybe we'll play all of the rest of our schedule at Disney World. Yeah, why not? They got the facilities, so that's what they're looking at now. That's it for Sports Time. Stick around. We've got financial news coming up.
At Dr. Azingue Family Medicine, 2026 Imperial Avenue, Suite D in El Centro. You'll find distinctive, compassionate care for the family, 5 years and up. Dr. Azingue Family Medicine provides one stop for the whole family. Senior care, women's care, pap smears, hormonal health replacement therapy, Suboxone treatment, and more. We take most insurance. Affordable cash rates available too. Call to make an appointment at 760-693-5372. That's 760-693-5372. Dr. Azingue Family Medicine. Optimal care for the whole family. 2026 Imperial Avenue, Suite D in El Centro.
It's financial news and a brief look at weather. It's all brought to you by H&R Block. Get your taxes done right. Visit the nearest H&R Block today. Some 3.8 million American workers who just lost their jobs applied last week for unemployment benefits, bringing a record number of layoffs during the coronavirus crisis to about 30 million in a month and a half. The weekly pace of layoffs has slowed since peaking at the end of March, but millions more are expected to apply in the next several weeks, and many are still waiting for states to process and approve their claims. The states, caught totally unprepared, and systems crashing right and left. Meanwhile, the Dow Jones Industrial down 205 points right now at 24,428. The S&P 500 off 19.5 at 2,916. The Nasdaq is at 8,899. That's off 15 points. Gold is up $4.40 an ounce, and oil up $2.56 a barrel. Facebook earnings show the company is in a better spot than peers during the ad slowdown. They are still making money, not quite at the level that analysts had expected. And Apple, Amazon, and Gilead are anchoring the positive earning reports. Gilead, the pharmaceutical company that has come up with the COVID-19 treatment that appears to be working.
When you do your taxes with H&R Block, you can work with the same tax pro year after year, so they can be there with you through all of life's changes. From bum, 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 to dun, 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 and definitely H&R Block tax pros have an average of 10 years experience, getting people every credit and deduction they deserve. Now guess what that sounds like? Ka-ching! Make an appointment or walk in today. It's better with Block.
There's a lot going on in the world right now, but getting your tax refund is as important as ever. H&R Block is here to help you safely get your taxes done. Just drop off your documents at H&R Block and a tax pro will do the rest.
We'll have partly sunny skies today with a high near 102, south-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 69, west-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday will be sunny with a high near 103, southwest wind about 5 miles per hour. And right now, downtown El Centro, we're looking at 78 degrees, 41% relative humidity, wind out of the east-southeast at 527 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you this morning by H&R Block with locations throughout the valley.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News is next. It is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan in northern New Jersey. The government says 3.8 million people sought jobless benefits last week as the effects of the coronavirus shutdown continue to filter right through the economy. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger says that means about 30 million have filed for unemployment since the crisis began last month.
This erases all job creation since the entire recovery, so back to the financial crisis. And I think this is something that we've got to keep watching. Although the numbers are tapering down a bit, this is just an enormous amount of people.
The Commerce Department says consumer spending plunged 7.5% last month. The drug remdesivir is getting high marks in an early study with coronavirus patients. Our medical contributor, Dr. David Agus, says optimism could lead to fast action by many drug makers who might think they're onto something.
The key thing is that there are up to 70 companies now with vaccine candidates. And so what the government and others are trying to do is say, I think these 4 or 5 are probably the best. Let me start making them and manufacturing them in case the trials work.
Correspondent Pam Coulter in Washington says we've heard from intelligence officials as they investigate the origin of the virus.
Seeming to reinforce scientists' view that the coronavirus arose naturally in bats, U.S. intelligence agencies have concluded COVID-19 was not man-made or genetically modified. A statement from the Director of National Intelligence says they're still investigating whether the origin of the pandemic stems from contact with infected animals or an accident in a Chinese lab, something President Trump and other administration officials have suggested.
Well, now to New York City. Mayor Bill de Blasio is talking up expanded virus testing as the city looks to emerge from the worst of the crisis.
We'll go from the 11 sites now to 30 sites, tripling the number by the week of May 18th. So this is now really moving fast.
Soon, the Navy ship Comfort will leave New York a month after it arrived to help stressed-out hospitals. It'll head to home port in Virginia. President Trump tweeted support for his national security advisor Michael Flynn today. White House aide Kellyanne Conway was asked if that means a pardon is likely.
The president's made very clear the way he feels. Michael Flynn has been treated very unfairly. His family, his reputation, 3 years of enormous legal bills.
Flynn's lawyers have released internal FBI documents that they claim is proof agents were trying to entrap him in the Russia investigation. Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 195 points. S&P 500 down 17. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open an account with a savings rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds, or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores, the score used by 90% of top lenders for free, even if you're not a customer. Checking your score won't hurt your credit, and you can check each month for changes, always for free. The Discover Credit Scorecard, free for everyone. Learn more at discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
Mother's Day is on the way, and Walgreens is here for you with new ways to make shopping easier. We have just what you need to make Mom's Day with our wide range of beauty products, candy, Hallmark cards, and easy-to-print personalized photo books, frames, and more. And now you can shop Walgreens drive-thru for select essential items, order photo gifts online and pick up, or get convenient same-day delivery on select items with Postmates.
Don't forget, Mother's Day is on Sunday, May 10th. Walgreens.
A tragic story emerging from the hills of eastern Kentucky.
4 children are dead and 1 is missing after a buggy carrying an Amish family was swept away while crossing a low-water bridge in the Salt Lick community of Bath County, Kentucky.
As they started into the water, they noticed that it was getting deeper than what they thought. As they tried to back the buggy up, the horse lost its footing, causing it to go into the water and overturning the buggy.
Kentucky State Trooper Scott Farrell says heavy rain was falling at the time. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Well, because of the coronavirus, James Corden has been doing his CBS Late Late Show from his garage. But now he says on Instagram he'll be off for a little while because of minor eye surgery. He hasn't disclosed specifics, though. He says he is well and recovering, and for a few nights there will be no new episodes. He urges his fans to stay safe and well. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
At IVEDC, our mission is to help grow the Imperial Valley economy by aggressively marketing the valley to attract industries that create jobs and raise the local standard of living. We have had considerable success with the renewable energy industry, and due to these efforts, local businesses have benefited and jobs have been created. The Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation is continuing our efforts to grow the local economy with new businesses and new jobs. That means a better way of life for our valley.
CBS News has been a service of the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I have no words for it. I'm kind of shocked right now, actually.
With Carroll Buckley.
Not that I like it, but I do.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230. This is an ugly candy bar. Peter Paul's almond cluster. It bulges from the way they stuff those almonds and crunchy stuff inside. It's so ugly, in fact, we're not going to show it to you. But don't go away. We're going to show you something. Isn't that something? Believe me, it's better than looking at our candy bar. Funny thing, ugly as it is, almond cluster tastes just beautiful. Why people who make such a crunchy, chocolatey candy can't fix the way it looks? I don't know. Maybe we should be on the radio or something. Skywriting.